In a bid to rebound economy, many states in the United States have gradually reopened their economy about a month ago amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. Despite reports that U.S. employers have added 2.5 million jobs in May, the unemployment rate has dropped to 13.3%. American economist Paul M. Romer said the high unemployment rate is still worrying.
It looks like we've stabilized at about 15% unemployment. The good news is that the unemployment rate hasn't continued to increase. But the bad news is that 15% is a very high level of unemployment. We have not seen an unemployment this high since the Great Depression of the 1930s.
In Virginia State, the government has carried out its second phase of economic reopening beginning June 5th. Roman said the road to recovery will be long and slow.
To look at a report that the Congressional Budget Office released at the beginning of June, that looked at what its projections are for GDP for the country in 2030, so 10 years out. Its projection now is about $16 trillion lower, or $16 trillion in losses in output between now and 2030. So what the chairman of the Fed is looking at, and I'm looking at, and others are looking at, is even though we see some signs of recovery now, we're still facing a very long, slow return to get back to the levels of output that we were expecting before the crisis hit.
As of Saturday, the United States recorded over 2.5 million COVID-19 cases with close to 120,000 deaths. The U.S. remains the worst-hit country in the world in terms of total infections and fatalities. The WHO is worried about a spike in cases this week, with 150,000 new cases reported worldwide, the highest in a single day.
Almost half of those cases were reported from the Americas, with large numbers also being reported from South Asia and the Middle East. The world is in a new and dangerous phase. Many people are understandably fed up with being at home. Countries are understandably eager to open up their societies and economies, but the virus is still spreading fast. It is still deadly, and most people are still susceptible. COVID-19 has demonstrated that no one is safe until we are all safe. Only by putting politics aside and working in true collaboration can we make a difference.